Hello and welcome. This is Varun, Technical Advisor Design and Prototyping and Educational Consultant for Tutormatch.com. In this session, we will be discussing about surface modeling using AutoCAD. There are several ways to do the surface modeling in AutoCAD. The first one in this session that we have to learn is RULESURF. RULESURF is a command which creates a mesh that represents the surface between two lines or curves. As you can see here in the image, the two curves are being connected with a mesh with the help of RULESURF. Now, in the surface modeling, you have two system parameters which will help you to adjust the degree of smoothness, that is SURF-tab1 and SURF-tab2. So when you increase the values of SURF-tab1 and SURF-tab2, you will get much more smoother interface or surface. Now let's see these options in the software. Consider this as my drawing. Let me draw an arc starting from here, here and here. Correct. And I will draw a line from this endpoint to make it towards the z-axis like this. Correct. I will mirror this arc with respect to this point like this and press enter. I will copy this arc from this endpoint and place it over here. So that means you can see that it becomes a 3D interface like this. Now what if I want to join these two shapes with a surface? So for that we use RULESURF. So in order to access RULESURF, I will type RULES, that is RULESURF, which is available here, and press enter. As you can see here in the command, it is written as current wireframe density, that is SURF-tab1 is equal to 6. So I will select this arc and select this arc like this. So you can see that a surface has been made. But you can see that it's not as smooth. That is because the SURF-tab1 value is equal to 6. When you check in your 2D wireframe mode, you can see that it makes like this. Correct. Now let me delete this one like this and I will type SURF-tab1 and press enter. As you can see that the default value is 6. I will change that value to 60 and press enter. Now after changing the SURF-tab1 value, let me proceed by doing the surface, that is RULESURF, and press enter. Now you can see that the SURF-tab value has changed to 60. Now let me select this arc and this arc to get a surface like this. Pretty more smooth, right? When you change this 2D wireframe to shaded, you can see that it becomes a perfect surface like this. Now some of you may not get the surface like this while using RULESURF. That is because your selection matters. Let me show you how the selection matters in doing RULESURF. Let me delete this one and I will change my shaded to 2D wireframe. I will type RULESURF again like this, press enter. Now what I will do is that I will select my arc at this corner like this and I will select the second arc at the opposite corner like this. So now you can see that this end connects to this end like this and it becomes a sharp point at the center like this. Now when you change this to shaded, you can see that it gets a surface like this. Correct. Now the same thing when I do by the selection like this from this endpoint and the same parallel endpoint, so you will get a smooth surface like this. So that means selection of an object really matters how your surface has to be made. Now let's move on to the next topic. TABSURF. TABSURF creates a mesh from a line or a curve that is swept along a straight path. So that means you must have a path to show and an object to sweep through the path. So you can get your surface according to that. Now let's see this option in the software. Consider I have a line like this. Let me change my UCS so that I can create an arc which is perpendicular to the line like this. Correct. So now I have changed my UCS so that the line became perpendicular to the UCS. So let me create an arc from this endpoint going over here and creating like this. Correct. Now I will change my UCS back. Now if I want to get a surface in this shape along this path, I can use TABSURF. So for that I can type TABS and press enter. Here you can see that the SURF-tab1 value is set to 60. So that means your surface will be much smoother while designed. The command is now initially asking to select the object for the path curve. So this is the object which I want to make as a surface in this path. So I will select this object and it is asking the object for the direction vector. So this is my direction vector. So I will select this one to get a surface like this. Correct. So this is how you use TABSURF when you have a direction and the object to be swept. So that's the end of this session, and we hope you understood well. Keep posting your queries and feedback. And for more videos, log on to www.tutormash.com. Thank you.